Throughout the history of mankind, astronomy has played a significant role, from forming legends and myths to stories like the wrath of ancient deities. Humans have associated astronomical events with numerous things to satisfy themselves with their mashup explanations. But it's the 21st century, the era of technology and knowledge, where events like eclipses are finally uncovered. Welcome back to our channel, everyone. We're back here with another exciting video, and today we'll dive deep into the complexity of the phenomenon we call eclipse. We'll explain everything from solar to lunar eclipse, so sit back and enjoy the video. To understand the dynamics of anything in the cosmos, we shall understand its characteristics. So the rule also implies if we want to uncover the mysterious phenomenon of solar and lunar eclipse. Sun. So let's start with the Sun, the gigantic star at the center of our solar system. It plays a very crucial role for our Earth and all the other 7 planets. The Sun is known to be a G-type main sequence star, aka a yellow dwarf. This gigantic ball of pure heat emits radiation due to the nuclear fusion at its core, mainly hydrogen atoms fusing to form helium atoms. The reaction results in extreme heat and light stretching across the solar system. Regarding its size, the Sun is an absolute giant where more than 109 Earths can easily fit. The mass is roughly 333,000 times greater than that of Earth. And again, it's the central star of our solar system, which keeps all the planets in its orbit thanks to its high gravitational force. Earth. Next up, we have Earth, aka the blue planet, or you may call it the home planet. Earth is like a miracle in the entire universe because of how life can exist on this planet. Its radius is approximately 6,371 kilometers, and if double that, we get a diameter of around 12,742 kilometers. It's the 3rd planet in our solar system and the 5th largest in size and mass. It orbits around its host star at an average distance of about 150 million kilometers. The Earth completes its one orbit around in approximately 365.6 days, equivalent to 1 year. Moon. Now, finally, we have our Moon, the natural satellite of our Earth. It's approximately 1/4 of the size of the Earth, making it about 1,737 kilometers in radius. The mass of the Moon is also 1/80 to that of the Earth, which in simpler words means the Moon is way smaller than the Sun and the Earth. The Moon takes 27.3 days to complete its revolution and about 29.5 days to shift between the new moon and the following new moon. Now that we know what celestial actors will participate in the solar and lunar eclipse phenomenon, we can finally start with the main topic. What is a solar eclipse? A solar eclipse is a magnificent phenomenon that occurs when our moon comes right in front of our sun, blocking its light from falling on Earth. The moon then casts a shadow on the Earth, and the people who happen to be within the area covered by its shadow witness the awe-inspiring solar eclipse. 2 types of shadows fall on Earth during an eclipse. The first is the umbra, the center and darkest part of the moon's shadow. If you happen to be in this region, you'll experience a total solar eclipse in which the entire sun disk will be blocked from your perspective. The second is penumbra, the lighter and outer part of the eclipse where the moon partially covers the sun. The moon's shadow, consisting of both the umbra and penumbra, moves across the surface of the Earth, and the imaginary path that happens to exist is known as the path of totality. Observers within the path experience a total solar eclipse, while those outside will experience a partial solar eclipse. Based on the position of the moon, the solar eclipse is divided into 4 types. The first one is a total solar eclipse, in which the moon completely covers the entire disk of the sun, resulting in almost complete darkness for the observers. Second is the annular solar eclipse, aka the Ring of Fire. It's one of the most beautiful things to witness because during this type of eclipse, the moon only covers the center of the sun's disk, leaving a ring-like appearance around its edges. Partial solar eclipse is the 3rd type of eclipse in which it covers only a portion of the sun's disk, from the perspective of viewers on Earth. The rarest of all is the hybrid solar eclipse. The event is known to start with an annular eclipse and transition into a total eclipse along its path. The phenomenon can also occur oppositely, such as the total ellipse transitioning into an annular eclipse. The fun part is that the observers in the path of totality will experience a total eclipse, while those in the annular part will see an annular eclipse. The duration of this phenomenon only lasts for a few minutes, but it's definitely a sight to see that nobody wants to miss out. How does the moon cover the entire sun? The moon is extremely tiny compared to the sun, so how does it even cover the entire sun when the eclipse occurs? Well, it's because the moon may be smaller, but it's also very far away from the star, allowing it to seem large thanks to its distance. So that was the solar eclipse. Now let's move towards the lunar eclipse, shall we? What is a lunar eclipse? A lunar eclipse is another fascinating event in which, instead of the moon blocking the sunlight over the Earth blocks the sunlight over the moon. The phenomenon occurs when our sun, Earth, and the moon are perfectly in line with the Earth being in the center, blocking the light coming from the sun over the moon, causing a shadow of Earth to be cast on the moon's surface. It's essential to remember that a lunar eclipse will only occur during a full moon when it's on the opposite side of the Earth from the sun. In this phase, the entire face of the moon is illuminated by sunlight. Like solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse has 3 types. Let's start with the first one. A total lunar eclipse is a type in which the moon is entirely covered by the umbra of the Earth's shadow. It's an amazing sight because the observers can witness the moon taking on a reddish hue during a total eclipse. It happens because the atmosphere of the Earth bends the sunlight in a way that only allows colors like red and orange with longer wavelengths to reach the moon. The total lunar eclipse is also famous for its name, the blood moon, thanks to its stunning reddish color. The second type is the partial lunar eclipse, in which the Earth's shadow only covers a portion of the moon. A penumbral lunar eclipse is the least exciting of the 3 types because it occurs when the moon passes through the penumbral shadow of the Earth, which is not even readily noticeable to the naked eye and may require careful observation to detect. Eclipses have played an essential role in our historical and cultural heritage. In ancient times, this phenomenon was associated with myths and legends and sometimes even curses. But thanks to our modern technology, we have uncovered its mystery. We can finally understand the awe-inspiring strange behavior of these celestial bodies that have left an indelible mark on our human history. Now, we can not only understand this phenomenon, but we can also accurately predict when an eclipse will occur and in which regions it can be witnessed. It's also essential to remember the preventive measures that everyone must take while observing a solar eclipse. During a solar eclipse, you're directly looking at the sun, which is obviously not great for our eyes and can result in permanent or temporary blindness. There are many methods to safely view the eclipse, such as using X-rays to protect the eye or indirectly viewing the sun. When it comes to the lunar eclipse, you can directly view it without the need for any protection. Does the eclipse only occur on Earth? The answer to such questions is a straight no, because eclipses are not limited to our Earth. They occur on every celestial body that has its host star and a moon of its own. Who knows how many eclipses occur on Saturn? After all, it has 145 moons so far. The same goes for Jupiter, which has around 80 to 90 moons revolving around it. So, in the end, the answer is pretty simple. Eclipse does occur on other planets as well, and now that we've uncovered their mystery, a new door has been opened for us, which will give us more insight into the complexity of the cosmos. So, we finally come to the end of today's video, and it's definitely one of the most interesting videos we've done so far. After all, the strange events of solar and lunar eclipse have always been a great topic in astronomy. We hope you all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to support our channel. And don't forget to ring the bell icon so you don't miss out on our existing videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!